An old man and his son were walking across a vast desert. The land was silent. No villages. No shade. Only sand, wind, and time. On the son's back was a large golden stone, tightly bound with worn leather straps. It was heavy, so heavy that his shoulders bent forward with every step. Sweat ran down his face. His breath came in short gasps. Still, he did not complain. After a long silence, the son finally spoke. "Father, this gold is all we have," he said. "It is heavy. But if I let it go, we will have nothing." The old man looked ahead and said nothing. They continued walking. At night, when they stopped to rest, the sun lay awake. Above him, the desert sky was filled with stars. The wind moved softly across the sand. But he did not see it. He did not hear it. His thoughts stayed with the stone. How much is it worth? What will it buy us? How long until the city? Even when his eyes closed, his back remembered the weight. He was not living the journey. He was only enduring it for a future. As days passed, they crossed strange rock formations. They passed animal tracks in the sand. They passed signs of distant water. The father noticed. The son did not. His world had become small. Step, breath, weight. Nothing else existed. One evening, they reached a deep, narrow canyon. Below them was darkness. Across it lay a thin wooden plank. Old. Dry. Barely strong enough for one person. The son stepped onto it. The wood groaned. He froze. The weight on his back pulled him downward. The plank cracked. "Father." He whispered, fear tightening his chest. Before he could turn around, the old man stepped forward. Without a word, he pulled out a knife. The son felt the straps loosen. No. The blade cut through the leather. The golden stone fell. Its sound echoed once, then disappeared into silence. The son collapsed to his knees. "You've ruined us," he screamed. "That was our life. We are beggars now." His hands dug into the sand. The old man did not argue. He did not explain. He simply lifted the son and pulled him across the plank to safety. That night, they slept under the open sky. The son did not eat. He did not speak. Something heavier than gold pressed inside his chest. Guilt. Anger. Loss. For the first time, he doubted his father's wisdom. The days that followed were harder. They walked with empty hands. At night, the son replayed the moment again and again. Why didn't I stop him? Why did I obey? Why did I trust him? Sometimes, he looked at his father and felt only bitterness. Wisdom, he thought, should not hurt like this. Weeks later, they reached a hidden valley. Green trees rose from the land. A river flowed quietly through the earth. The son climbed a fruit tree to gather food, something he could never do before. He ran to the river and carried water back with ease. That night, he slept deeply. For the first time in a long while, his body rested. When he woke, the world felt different. The wind had a sound. The sand had patterns. The sky had color. He was still uncertain. Still without gold. But he was present. Years later, the son became a leader. Strong. Respected. One evening, someone asked him, "How did you learn to lead without fear?" The son was silent for a moment. Then he said softly, "When I was young, I carried gold on my back. I thought it was my strength. But it took my sleep, my awareness, and the moment I was standing in." He paused. Some burdens don't just break the body, they steal the present while promising the future. And then he added, "Be careful what you carry for comfort. It may cost you the life you're trying to reach. Sometimes, what feels like destruction is only the removal of a weight. And sometimes, life begins only after the burden is gone. If this story meant something to you, a like and share would mean a lot to me. Subscribe for more stories like this.